how I got involved. I don't know if you remember, but I was involved in a project called Inside Out, This is Manchester, where Mancunians, about 40 or 50 of them, including me, had our photos taken by professional photographers and then blown up and put in the undercroft of the Factory International. And then they announced that this project was going ahead, where they were going to have creatives from the community involved in producing something for Factory International in this February. So this is what the leaflet about it says. It's got those who hold up the sky, which is the title of it, and these are the various things that are going on. But if you can see that poster on the left, there's an update. You can see it's got the skyscrapers of Manchester in the background, or at least an image of skyscrapers, and that building in the middle is in fact Peveril of the Peak. It's just such a beautiful looking old pub. I think the tiling on it is so nice. I really do like it. So that's the image between it. Now this is where it's being held. It's called Warehouse North. These are the people I'm involved with, some of the other creators, where we had a Zoom talk on it. 14 of us working together with Brightblack. There's a graffiti artist, there's a rapper and singer, there's actresses, actors, somebody who's doing films, somebody who's a DJ, and then there's me. And I just thought an example of some of the other people. Now, Kelly Colbert's a very interesting one. She's doing a one-woman performance at the Contact Theatre on the 13th of March, which I think will be really good. So I thought I'd put that on to just advertise it a bit, because it's really, I think, it'll be really excellent. And then Maxi Z is going to do a slot on the Sunday of his singing, of his group, and he's quite well known. And Terry on the right, terrific guy, he's acted in films. One of his films is going to be at home on Saturday the 8th of March. There's a really interesting group of people. I feel really privileged to have been, for them to have accepted me, which they've been very good at.
In drama terms, Bernard, there are no small parts. You count just as importantly as everybody else.
Yes, the various things that we can be doing during this is during the creation week leading up to it, i.e. from tomorrow. Deliver a piece to camera. Yes, I'll do that. Edit and play on loop within the space, designed to give an explanation of the world we've been created. Cloud making. This is where the kids, I think, will be really enjoying it. You can make physical clouds. As somebody who's a cloud making specialist, which I don't know what that involves particularly. Then there's the activities during the continues. Costume customization. There's drawings that are translated into the game on billboards or wherever you want that people can do there. Images, researching images and locations that can be used within the game. So you can see it's quite interesting things we're doing. And this is during the performance. We need space and game hosts who are meeting and greeting people. 3D modeling station host. I think the kids will really like this. Now, they asked us for various photos that we'd like to include, and this is one I took, and it's just opposite where I park in the disabled people's area at Factory International. It's the 1834 railway station. That's, if you like, taking it back to where the Industrial Revolution, you could say, started. And that's the image. In the background, you see the skyscrapers, which is Manchester today. And we're supposed to be relating the past to the future in what we're doing to the left of this in Aviva Studios in the Factory International. So, and then there are other ones about personally my view and what I'm interested in Manchester. This is one down in Greenham, and this was the Chorlton Greenham women setting off for Greenham Common. This is another one that for me symbolises going with the boys and other mates to watch United. And this is a community group in Moss Side that I was involved in. I think it was such a lovely photograph of them all with the food that they prepared. This I thought was very interesting, which is the homeless tents outside the town hall. Anybody else notice those? And they had them.
Oh yes, and
yeah,
there's 2 rows now going on
Yeah.
for 3. I noticed the other day.
It's the Manchester Ramblers. There was a song by Ewan MacColl called the Manchester Ramblers, and it's about the mass trespass on Kinder, led by a Mancunian. The mass trespass on Kinder Scout, and it eventually led to the startup of the Peak District, which was the first national park.
Well, I think I would rather be there. I'm a rambler from Manchester way. Get all my pleasures the hard working way. Maybe a wage slave on Monday, but I have my freedom on Sunday.
Bernard, what's interesting about that is we've been looking around a few art galleries recently, and nearly everybody seems to be showcasing Black artists, which is great. But it's like, you know, you've got Black artists, you've got women, but nobody ever does working class. You never see anything that focuses on working class experience. And it's just interesting, you know, the song and the photograph and things. There's a whole experience there that's never represented in galleries.
This is another thing which was important to me in Manchester. When we picketed the town hall when they're having an anti-apartheid meeting with posters that said apartheid against disabled people, by making it was only accessible via steps because the town hall wasn't accessible. And they were absolutely said, we'll carry up the steps, you know, and said, no, it's not about that.
No.
It's about having access. So within the following year, we'd managed to get the whole of the town hall fully accessible, which is one of the few campaigns I've actually succeeded in. So that was, but it was
Well done.
Well done, yeah.
Yes,
Well, it
well
was-
done.
disabled people in Manchester were very, very feisty, and we started up the Making Manchester Accessible campaign, which led to a lot of changes, with a lot of other cities followed on from it. At that time, it was very much in the lead on those issues. Oh, here's another one of United winning the cup or something at one time.
Oh, I love that pic.
But all the experience of the Royal Exchange has been really useful for it.
Yeah, but you're still doing stuff, aren't you? It's interesting.
It's wonderful, Bernard. You're doing a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Shucks.
He's gone all pink.
It was nothing. It was nothing.
Absolutely not. It's a wonderful thing you're doing.
Oh, well, let's see how it goes first. I'm very nervous about the whole thing.
I think your knowledge is gluing all the other people's input. I think you're the oil between the wheels. You're connecting all his